Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to go ahead and kick things off with a brief introduction. I'm Anthony Rusnick, the research lead and content creator on the project, and my partner is Alicia Romboros, and she was our project coordinator and handled all of the quality control. We're going to move right into the agenda. We're going to talk about the company overview. We're going to identify trends impacting marketing communication strategies, segmentation and positioning strategies and applications. Then we'll talk a little bit about traditional advertising techniques and applications, market segmentation, the matrix messaging chart development, non-traditional advertising tactics and applications, promotional marketing strategies and applications, and then we're going to give you a conclusion and recommendations on how to take SiriusXM forward with this marketing strategy and become more profitable and more successful. So a little bit about the company overview. SiriusXM came about in 2009, so it's not a very old company. It hasn't been around very long. It's headquartered in Midtown Manhattan. SiriusXM CEO is Jennifer Witz, and the CFO is Tom Berry. SiriusXM has a monthly audience of around 150 million users, and it has about 34 million subscribers, which sounds like a lot, but when we start looking at its competitors like Spotify, we're more than 50 million subscribers behind, so there is definitely room for growth. SiriusXM offers exclusive programming, and its partnership with MLB and UFC make them unique. So they have unique sports partnerships that other audio industry leaders don't have. That being said, they are an industry leader in live human curated audio experiences. 70% of all new car sales in the US are equipped with SiriusXM. That being said, that was the old model. They were making most of their profits off of the new car sales. Now we want to transition to the new model because we know where the money's going, and it's with the millennials and the Gen Z. So we'll talk about that moving forward. SiriusXM shaping the future of audio. So let's go ahead and move forward. Let's talk about trends impacting marketing communication. Consumer purchasing power. Consumer purchasing power is at an all-time high, and mostly because of the internet. People can get on their phones and they can price shop, compare, learn about an industry, learn about a company faster than ever before. Online shopping is at an all-time high. Americans are spending billions of dollars a year online as opposed to brick and mortar, and they can do that because of the price shopping and the price comparing. The social media marketing. If you're not advertising on social media, do you even exist? So we need to make sure that we're out there on social media, but we're organic. We're putting ads out there that our target market wants to see, and they're not going to just click past. They have to be organic. They have to feel like they're part of the ad, and that's part of the social media marketing. And that goes into the influencer marketing. So we can lean on influencers. We can pay them and put our product placement in their ads so that our target market consumes that and feels like they're part of it, as opposed to it being just pushed onto them. We'll look at personalized and targeted ads. This generation loves personalization, and they love being targeted. They love feeling like it's specific to them. And we need to make sure as we move forward with our marketing approach, everything is personalized. We're using AI and we're targeting them specifically. So we'll go ahead and move forward. So we'll talk about the segmentation and positioning strategies as it relates to generations, benefits, and demographics. So the current target customers are phasing out and spending less. The current target customers were the baby boomers, but we know that the baby boomers are phasing out. The growth audience is the younger, more diverse audio consumer, your Gen Zs and your millennials. The growth audience is 25% of the current population, but contribute to 84% of the audio entertainment revenue. That's 84%. We know where our marketing needs to go. It needs to go towards that 25%. Let's talk about benefits. Catering to customers of all ages by offering different music genres. So SiriusXM is unique in the aspect that it doesn't just have pop or rock. It breaks down to the 80s, the 90s, yacht rock, the 2000s, 2010s. It has something for everyone that can be curated for their likes. SiriusXM uses their programming to segment the audience and tailors those segments for the advertisers. What that means essentially is that advertisers can put their product on the station that they want. If they know that their product is for vitamins that are for bone health, they can put that on a 60s channel or whatever. If they're advertising a new baseball glove, they can put that on the MLB channel. They can put their ads where they need to be for their audience, and their audience gets to hear ads that are perfect for them. So it's actually beneficial for both parties. And when we start talking about demographics, we offer a range of content for each consumer. That's key to SiriusXM. They have a range of content. That's what makes them different from everyone. The younger generations make up the bulk of the target listeners, so we need to transition to more of an app. The The car sales, that's the old way. We need to transition to app sales because the younger generation, that 25%, that's where they're going to consume the audio. So that's the way we need to be moving forward with SiriusXM. So let's go ahead and move on. So let's talk about traditional advertising tactics. Traditional advertising tactics simply is advertising with no internet. So it still can be done. That being said, telephone prospecting. Telephone prospecting is essentially when they buy that new car and the subscription expires, we give them a phone call and we say, hey, did you enjoy the service? And would you like to continue it? And if they tell us no, we take the information down and we find out where we can get better at that. We can increase the retention. When someone cancels a service or their service expires on the app and they don't want to renew it, we find out why. We give them a phone call. We give them an option to have a discounted price. We give them an option to come back for a month for free to try to pull them back in, but we do that through the phone calls. So that's one good manner to use non-traditional advertising techniques. And then you have television. And when I say television, I'm not talking about streaming services such as Netflix or Hulu, just direct TV ads. The programs have to be relative to the target market. Now I know that's getting more and more difficult as we move forward with the programming that's offered, but we have to put ads where the target is. And if we're not doing that, then we're just spinning our wheels and wasting our money. The good news about the direct TV ads is that they are cheap. They're about $20 per 1,000 impressions. So you know what you're paying for. Your ROI, you're paying for the ROI, that $20 per 1,000. So it's not expensive, but we have to be very smart on how we place those ads on the over-the-top television. So when we talk about print is your postcards and your mail outs that you're going to send, and those mail outs are sent mostly so we can send coupons and we can keep SiriusXM coming into the forefront of everyone's minds, and that's what we have to do. Even if it's through mail outs or magazines, print still has a place in advertising. That being said, traditional advertising techniques can work, but moving forward, that's not how we have to operate. We have to have a multi-channel approach. We have to have traditional and non-traditional. And my partner will get into the non-traditional here in a bit, but it's a multi-segmented approach, and that's how we have to tackle everything with our way forward. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to my partner, Alicia, and she's going to take it from here.
Thanks, Anthony. As Anthony mentioned, my name is Alicia Ramboros, and I've been responsible for project coordination and quality control. Anthony covered some traditional advertising tactics, so here I'd like to shift your attention to some non-traditional advertising tactics that SiriusXM can use as we revamp your marketing strategies. Starting strong with social media. Social media has become all the hype in the last few years, and with our new target market, the Gen Zers, spending most of their time there, we want SiriusXM to meet the target where they are. We recommend partnering with a strong influencer to bring a large following and drum up noise around the benefits and features SiriusXM has to offer. Reinforcing that message with personalized emails to users who interact with our social media ads can just put the icing on the cake. While we want SiriusXM to stay relevant and in focus for potential customers, we want to do so without being too sales forward. Positioning the brand alongside other trusted brands in a partnership does exactly that. When we think about how this works, we would strategically place the SiriusXM brand within Netflix and Hulu content where customers are already engaged and interested. Of course, paying for websites and search engine hits are still effective. With billions of users on the internet, pop-up ads and search keywords generating ads are a great way to stay in front of potential customers. Along with traditional and non-traditional marketing strategies, we would encourage SiriusXM to engage in promotional marketing strategies. Adding value to the already respected brand is critical to create positive noise with the SiriusXM brand at the epicenter. Offering free trials, partnerships with brands, and including bonus offers with paid memberships are some of the ways we can add value to the SiriusXM brand. Free trials will serve to introduce new users, allowing them to get a sense of what the SiriusXM SiriusXM experience can be like with a paid membership. Partnership allows for an organic endorsement and for a connection to brands or services that can be used in conjunction with a SiriusXM subscription. Lastly, who doesn't like a good bonus? So creating urgency with a bonus that only lasts so long allows a customer to get more for their investment in a paid subscription. Allow us to introduce the new marketing matrix and messaging for SiriusXM. Firstly, shifting our target market away from the baby boomers and concentrating on millennials and Gen Zers is crucial. As the baby boomers phase out and these new generations come into play, developing a marketing strategy around their needs and appeals is what will move us forward. Our objective here is simple: to update our strategy in an effort to increase visibility to our new target. In order to accomplish that, we've introduced a few catchy taglines, repositioned the company with some new fun implementations, and updated how we will get this message to the new potential customer. You'll see here our new taglines are catered towards these digital natives, showcasing SiriusXM's ability to personalize their experience, capture tomorrow today, and probably most important, removes the fear of any commitment with our no contract plans. A new fun logo and brighter color palette attracts this younger generation and helps the brand stand out as we strategically position within influencers and brand partners' content. Finally, adjusting to a more digital method of advertising places SiriusXM quite literally in the palm of our potential customers' hands. Now, as we wrap up, we want to leave you with key points and action items. To remain current and attract a new market, the marketing strategies of SiriusXM must be revamped alongside implementing and upkeeping the new features SiriusXM has launched. Its new logo, new vibrant colors, and additional cool features should remain at the forefront of our minds as we move forward. In the new age of technology, we must adapt to the non-traditional marketing tactics while still engaging in the more traditional strategies. Find the right partners who will help build and strengthen the brand. And finally, engage in what matters. In our full final report, we have listed recommendations for eco-friendly and other green initiatives. Becoming involved in what our target audience is interested in will help us meet them where they are. I'd like to take a second to thank you for your time and your trust. My partner, Anthony, and I have truly enjoyed being a part of your new marketing journey, and we wish SiriusXM and its affiliates lots of success. Thank you again.